Alright, so today, welcome back. I kind of want to talk about how we all have no set path in life. We all can choose our future. We all can choose what we want to become. And for the most part, I've always talked about this in a lot of the videos, how you have the opportunity, the chance to change your life. Change your life. And in a way where it's like, you aren't restricted to nothing but yourself. You can achieve anything you want, because even as growing up, we're told become this, become that, but it's like, do we really want to become that? And as we grow older, we get more freedom and choice to become what we want. And as an adult, it's like, at any age, just know it is not over till it's over. It is not done till you pass away. Essentially, to become who you want to become, because the painting, the book, your life keeps on writing. Every single action, second, moment, thing you do, is like, it will always continue on. So with that being said, it's like, how could you not just get up, change your life? And it may sound so simple in that idea, because actually changing it, and even so getting rid of old habits, beliefs, and things like that you have with yourself that hold you back, it's like that in itself is hard. Because when that's all you know, and that's all you believe to be true, it's like, how can you go against that? It's like essentially getting rid of a part of yourself. But just like how, for new plants to grow, and you got to get rid of the old ones. For it to bloom and blossom, it's like you got to get rid of the old things, the weeds and everything like that. It's like, to grow as a person, you kind of have to let go of who you once were. And that was like one of the things I believe I talked about in another video. The cost of your life right now, is it worth the expense of your future? Are the actions you're taking right now worth your life or what you want to become in the future? And really just be honest with yourself. Is that where I want to be at? Is that the direction I want to go? And is that the future I have envisioned for myself? Because no matter what age you are not limited by what you can accomplish. But in the same way a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, or 40-year-old can achieve something, is the same way a 50, 60, or 70-year-old can achieve that same thing. Now, there may be some things where it's like you're limited by your body. For example, a 70-year-old is not able to, obviously run a marathon as good as a 20-year-old. It's like, that's physically impossible. What I'm talking about is the kind of person you can become. The thoughts, the ideas, the reality you shape for yourself, that is something you can change, always. And I feel like that is probably some of the smartest people that I know, where it's like they are open to being wrong. Because in that same way they are open to being wrong, they can see what's right, or what is the truth. What is the truth, I guess you could say. So it's like, really just start asking yourself, because if you don't know, you don't know. But now, assuming that you're watching this video, so the next step is, who do I want to become? Asking yourself, who do I want to become? How do I want to move? How do I want to act? How do I want to talk? Every single detail, if you need to. What do I want to do? The hobbies, everything. Where do I see myself? Or where do I begin? What do I want to start? Ask yourself that, because at the beginning, it's like you're exploring yourself in a way where it's like you're asking yourself to find out what is right for you. Because the same thing that is for someone, what is for someone is not the same thing for you. What is right for someone is not the same thing for another person. And it's like, we are all different in our ideas, interests, what we like, what we don't like, all these sorts of things that make us that make us unique. It's like, just kind of explore yourself in a way. Just be open and honest with yourself. And that's the thing, you have to be honest with yourself. It's like, is this my limit? Or is this, what I want to do? Or am I really, am I really sure that this is the path I want to go? Do I want to become this? Do I still want to be this kind of person? Do I still want to, be this sort of way? Do I want to act this sort of way? Do I want to change this? And it's like all these random questions that really just make and define you as a person. And if you don't like the answers, you can easily change them. You now know, so it's like you can change them now. And with changing it, it's like get rid of the old thought first. It's like, that's not me. That's quite literally not me. I am choosing this new thing. I am choosing to be a new version of me. I am choosing to be something greater. And as far as life, as far as our life and having no set path and all these sorts of things, it's like we really don't. The same way you can say, I feel stuck, you can easily stand up, move to a new country, move to a new city, and this is just speaking just vaguely. You can easily just move out of the situation we're in now if you really wanted to. We have that sort of freedom now. We have that sort of freedom where we're able to just get up and move. Who's to say we can't do that mentally, physically, So it's like, really just change if you need to. If you're happy with the direction you're setting yourself on, then I honestly applaud you. I applaud you, as that can be a very difficult thing for some people. And just realize, like, are you setting limitations on yourself? Are you holding yourself back? Are you holding yourself back? And are you stopping yourself from achieving anything and everything you want? Do you want to become something greater? Ask yourself these things. Be honest with yourself. Don't try and shift the blame. Do not shift the blame, because if you shift the blame, you are just running and chasing your tail in a way. You are just running yourself in circles, because you'll be confronted with the same problem, and again you'll put the blame on something else again and again and again. And it's like, when will you take accountability? When will you hold yourself accountable for the mistakes and actions you chose, the results you knew you were going to get? And because you know that what you're doing now will lead you to a certain lifestyle, lead you to a certain kind of way, to a certain way of being, to a certain place and all that. So it's like, don't try and shift the blame. Take all of it. Because in that power too, it's like, I take everything I chose in my life. I made everything mine. And there might be some luck involved. There's not denying that. But it's like, everything in my life, I chose it. I wanted it this way. That is powerful. And just know that in any situation in life, it's like, you have the freedom to choose how you respond. You have the freedom to, do what you want. Feel how you feel, think what you think. But to get rid of the old thoughts, to get new thoughts, you have to get rid of the old thoughts. So realize, if you want to become something more, get rid of the self that holds you back, the self that doesn't want to become that, because it is just weighing down the ship on the voyage of life. And I just wanted to end it off there. See you guys.